Hey everybody, well I'm on my way to Loomies for bike night. There's Wolfie, I've got Renner and Phil in tow. And I'm going to try not to rant, but I do have a subject to talk about. But yeah, all bikers are arseholes. Or that's what people think, because of certain things that happen and the actions of a minority. See, in a way, bikers are very much like Muslims and terrorists. The way that Muslims, because of actions of a few who aren't really even Muslims, they're just terrorists, have ruined the name of all Muslims. Now don't leave any shitty comments about Muslims, I won't fucking tolerate it. Basically I'm sick to death of seeing videos of people on bikes being arseholes, smashing mirrors off them. Now the story that's brought this up, and I will clarify, we don't know the full details on it, but basically a guy in Chichester, locals are here, was driving his car with his girlfriend and his kid in it. He had to overtake a parked car and go to the wrong side of the road. A motorcyclist was coming towards him. Now, what's been said by the driver is that the biker got angry about the fact that he came onto his side of the road, swerved side to side, accelerated towards him, punched his wing mirror off. That what happened then was that the wing mirror went through the window, hit him in the neck, and cut his throat open. Now, only about a 2-inch gash, and it did bleed quite a lot, and apparently if it was further over to one side, you know, as they always say, you could have died. He thought he was going to die, apparently. There is also the possibility, of course, that what actually happened was he came onto the wrong side of the road far too much and nearly forced the biker off the road, and he ended up having to, you know, he ended up getting hit. If that was the case, if I was that biker and I didn't actually punch said wing mirror, my bar end just hit it, and that's what happened, I would come forward to the police and explain the situation. Then again, maybe you wouldn't, because you'd fear that they're going to make out that you punched it or be your word against theirs, and you know, bikers' words are always taken second to car drivers. But anyway, it's all over the news that biker smashes wing mirror, guy's throat gets cut, baby in car, blah de blah 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 blah. It's not how you take a roundabout, buddy. Now when I post this on Facebook, there's lots of people basically defending the biker, because of course whatever happens in these situations, bikers defend the biker, drivers defend the driver, and nothing is solved. We just have the same fucking argument every fucking time. And it's ridiculous. If you don't have all the information, you don't know. However, it doesn't change the fact there are some people out there who believe smashing someone's wing mirror off for any little thing is a justified thing to do, and it just fucking isn't. Okay, calm the frick down. I understand you're angry at what they've done. I know they've endangered your life way beyond what you could ever do to them because they're in a car. However, you smash their wing mirror off, that driver from that point onwards forever hates bikers. Not just you, but every other biker. It makes it unsafe for everyone because they stop seeing bikers as people, they see them as bikers. You know, it's the biker and the person are one thing, they're just, that's a biker, that's not a human being, that's a biker, they're fucking scum. Fuck them. They won't give you space, they won't be considerate to you, all this shit, you know. Now I'm not saying all people are like that. There are intelligent people out there who realise that in everything, it's the minority that ruins it for the majority. And the problem is when these problems come up, the government, the police, the councils, they don't know what to do about it. Like with speeding, because of a few people that speed, rather than trying to catch those few which are completely reckless, they just put a blanket speed limit down and ruin everyone's day. Same as green lanes. Most people who use green lanes are friendly, considerate, abide by the rules, do everything that they should. One or two people go down there, take the piss, annoy the locals, go too quickly, etc, etc, etc. Boom, green lane closed. Sometimes I see the actions of bikers and I feel ashamed to be in the same group, because it's freaking ridiculous. Okay, and there's also like what's been going on in America. In the past few years I have seen so many videos of guy on bike or group of bikes causing, you know, being a bit dickish, well, very dickish, you know, on the highway, pulling massive stand-up wheelies all over the road, swerving about, basically thinking because of their numbers they can get away with anything. Then they scare the living shit out of someone. There's a recent one with someone in like a pickup truck who is surrounded by cars that he obviously did something that annoyed them. They start smashing the side of his, I think they smashed his mirror off or start kicking the side of his vehicle. He then gets angry and he starts driving at people on bikes. And the thing is, it doesn't matter how hard you think you are, how tough you are, how big and strong, how fast your bike is, how good a rider you are. If that person's in a shitty little 1 litre car and you're on your bike, if they aim at you and they can make contact, they can kill you. And it doesn't matter what you do, car beats bike every single time. And the other annoying side to this is the fact that the only videos that really go big are these sorts of videos, where it shows bikers in a bad light. Now, okay, yeah, there's been a few occasions of biker does good deed type things that have gone big, and they're great, and it can change the perception of bikers, but most of the videos that go big are just, you know, car crash TV type stuff, people getting run over, people getting killed, people getting shot, well, just everything like this, the ridiculousness of it. You know, there are some people out there who make their entire channel on people being idiots, and, you know, yeah, it can be funny. But normally all they do is they swear and shout to themselves, and that's it. There's no need to then be like, right, you have slightly pulled out me a little bit, I'm kind of pissed off with you, so I'm going to go and cause criminal damage to your car, because that makes me better. There is another sort of example to this, you know, filtering in the UK. Some people get a bit pissy and start pushing you around and stuff, and yeah, okay, you just have to kind of accept that. Because they're just dicks, and that's why I made the Yes It's Legal hoodie campaign. It was supposed to be sort of a more friendly way of just enlightening people that it is legal to filter. However, people use their cars as weapons, like with Renna's example, when she had her foot run over and she was knocked off her bike. Like Cow Tipper, he had the same thing, and his foot run over. You know, you'd think driver uses car to smash girl off bike would have gone pretty big, and it did. Well, it did go pretty big. I think it's about 60-70,000 views, and that's good, because that shows people what, you know, she was minding her own business, doing whatever, filtering through perfectly legally, and then someone decides because he doesn't like it, he can knock her off with his car. Everyone just needs to be a little bit more tolerant. But what bikers need to do is not overreact to the situation, but also remember that your actions reflect on every other bike. Now, as a minority, that means that people will see, dead fox, will see any bad action by a biker as a reflection on all of the people, all bikers. And I don't want that. I don't want them to put stupid low speed limits on every road that we enjoy just to try and stop the few people who go too mental, ruining it for everyone else. I don't want biking in the UK to die out. Maniac! And I'm not some fuddy-duddy, everyone should abide to every speed limit, every law, every blah 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 blah, but intelligence, use intelligence when making decisions. Another Facebook comment I had was, oh, someone tried to force me off the road, so I kicked in the side panels of his car. Now I can understand you would be very pissed off about having someone trying to force you off the road. I know, I've had it done to me. Did I then feel the need to kick in the side of his car? No, fuck no. Because if I kick in the side of his car, that person who is unstable enough to try and force me off the road, put it into perspective, he went across 2 lanes, it was like, well, 3 lanes approaching a dual carriageway, went across sideways, put his front wheel up on the curb to force me into it. Had I kicked in the side panels of his car, smashed off a mirror or something, well, that's really going to improve his opinion of bikes, isn't it? No. And the chances of him, who's already unhinged enough to try and force me off the road, or did, basically, the chances that he wouldn't think too much to trying to actually run me over? Don't know, just saying it's probably more likely that someone like that would. So there you go, obviously not all bikers are arseholes, but we need to sort out the few people that we have amongst us to make them realise, to educate them, that their actions will reflect badly on everyone. It already feels slightly like the police will always side with the car driver. You know, we're like with Renna's example of her foot getting run over. Police did nothing about it. So what I propose on the front of the internet anyway is, if you see a video of someone doing a good deed, or you know of a video of someone in the past doing a good deed, or just shows a biker in a good light, go back, watch it again, like it, share it, get it trending around again. It would be great if we could have some good PR for bikers for once, and not always have the stories about bikers getting run over because, you know, oh, first it's bikers getting run over, we're blaming car drivers, and the next minute you find out it's because the biker was smashing the side of his car in for no reason. Or if not necessarily no reason, but overreacting. And stop smashing fucking wind mirrors off. So there you go, I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. Know the limits of a bike, or find the limits of a bike. I was allowing myself days to and never straight away. You've got to work your way up to it. And then I realised it was a really dumb idea. Otherwise, I might have just covered probably